shower, I had some prayers. I asked God to help me, through this horrible, disgusting treatment of a beautiful, faithful human being. And, so I got some dreams about being a kid, things I liked about being a kid, and the horror market and surviving it like a Christmas story with Ralphie and shit. And when I got up to record the videos about how I saw my dreams on the Lopez phone, the Virgin Mobile over there, they won't let me. The phone just keeps shutting off my videos because I'm not saying anything they want me to say, because it's all bullshit, They're still trying to run, if you go watch, I watched this E60 thing last night with Calvin Johnson and then the kids that got slaughtered in the club in Orlando, and they were set up by political manipulation groups. That wag the dog. It really happens, and that's what that whole thing in Orlando was, and that's what the thing in Dallas was. And every time it's a major, I'm not saying everything is controlled by the government to mind control you, just the ones that are set up perfectly. They study the people. Who's going to be a good story? Who's going to be the most sympathetic story? Who's that? Who are we going? So the girl who got her arm shattered and lost her boyfriend, it was to help get Hillary Clinton elected. That's what happened. Help to keep the current people in office because they have the best vision for the future. Okay, that's why Corey died. That's why that young girl's arm was shattered. That's why the one big, sweet offensive line type girl had to pick up Corey and get him out of there for fear of getting killed, and took him out. And she think everything she did was all in vain because it didn't matter because he was going to die anyway. It's just like carrying out the trash after what they did to him. They acted like he wasn't nothing more than a storyline. Well, don't worry about it. Well, Corey's a good guy. They have genetic molecular similitudes, and there'll be a little boy a lot like Corey in the future that will live in a world that's a better place because Bill and Hillary will make sure that you can pay for your house and your college all together and have it paid within 20 years instead of 30. And then they'll still be rich, but it'll just be easier for them to find ways to curtail global warming and still make lots of money for the corporations while you do all the work and then play to pay football and have your bodies beat up like Calvin Johnson. Every time they think they have something to teach me, I look at it and go, that's disgusting and sick. What the fuck are you teaching me? How to better fuck my children? They're evil as hell. Jennifer Lopez doesn't see it. She's insane. She can't help it. She's insane as my family. They take away everything. They've taken, it's one thing to take away, give away a person's material possessions that had all his memories in it and stuff like that. But it's another thing to take his children away and help fuck his wife and then try to hide the evidence. That's just really bad. There's no way in hell, if there's a magic kingdom in the sky with Jesus, that he's going to let any of them in. Okay, my family can just count on the fact that they're not going to go spend the rest of the eternity with Jesus. So I think they've just given in to the fact that they think that, oh, well, it's one of those things where we just have to say, Jesus, we're sorry for what we did to Earl, and we love you, and you're God, and Earl's crazy because he doesn't think you're God, and we're going to go live with you, and Earl's going to go to hell. And then they're going to have these little dreams in their head, and I'm going to be sitting there next to Jesus going, well, even though I was wrong about Jesus being God, I was honest, faithful, and true, and tried my best to live the Ten Commandments on earth and the Lord's Prayer, and you guys didn't. So Jesus said, zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, miles, oh miles, you came up here just to get told you thought the wrong way. Now you're going to hell, where a pan with satyr legs and horns on his head will torture you eternally. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Fuckers are crazy. You all are. There's not many sin of you among the bunch, but I know I am.